Now you've got your own book that you've been working on, which you've already had some movie offers and stuff on. We'll talk about that. But the process of writing a book, did you have a publisher who came to you, or did you try to sell a publisher on the idea?
Actually, I was lucky like everything else. Excuse me, I've never submitted one thing to any outside of the original record review at the Flint Voice in 1981 or 2. I've never submitted anything anywhere, and an agent from New York, I'd had a few calling me through the years. An agent from New York had called me once I realized that my career at GM was going down the tubes and I wasn't going to make it because of my nerves. He called me and he says, you know, he'd read a story about me in the Village Voice, and they had some excerpts in there from some of my articles, and he says, you know, I really think I can get you a book deal on this thing. And at that point, you know, I was just sitting around the house going, you know, So I said, okay, you know, try it, I guess, you know. And he called me back three days later, and he says, I got the best offer I can get, you know. I've tried to, and it happened to be Warner Books. And
it's funny that it turns out that that's also part of the same corporation that started the movie.
Yeah, me and Mike seem to end up wherever we go. We're intertwined.
You can be on the Warner softball team together.
Yeah,
company
you know, we'll just do that big thing.
And you got, what was the call you got when I talked to you the other day? You said you just out of the blue got a call from Paramount?
Well, we've had 3 calls. I've had 3 calls in the last 2 or 3 weeks from Paramount. They're very interested in doing a movie based on the book. But obviously we're going to sit back and just wait until the book comes out, and hopefully there'll be even more offers that we can, like Mike Moore did, choose from. You know, he did a very good job of sitting back and selecting the best offer. He did a fine job there. And so we're going to try to do the same thing. I have an agent now in New York and Hollywood, so, you know, I still don't know how to change the oil in my car. But
when's the book coming out? When can we look for it?
Good question. They had told me originally September. It was done in early January. I'm hoping by the end of the year, hopefully by fall, so it'll hit that big Christmas rush, you know, book buying splurge. But
all the little kids under the tree will get their little Rivethead dolls.
Yes,
the whole thing will come out.
We're going to trademark the whole thing. Rivethead lunch pails.
Yeah,
you know.
Teenage Mutant Rivetheads. You can see it now.
Exactly.
Listen.